We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Winds up and got his man complete. 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 85 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions. And whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Niners.
On 2nd and 9. Jones over the middle, complete. That's Logan. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, Jones got a man, Slayton. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. 7 yards on the quick slant and a 1st down. This is Gallman. Paul Warlow in to make the tackle.
He's tackled at the...
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And I think Gano missed it. He did. He missed it off to the right. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Big Leonard Williams, the one who came in and got him. On second down, Mostert. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Giants 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. Catch made by Slayton. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Jones throw on target to Shepard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Robbie Gould lining up.
He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it. But it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs. And they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing after the interception. Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space, A loss results there.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
He was brought down by
A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
the score.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second.
Operating from the gun, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the gun, Jones. That's complete to Slayton.
Jones back.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Jones now on 1st and 10. Going right side, he finds Slayton. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Darius Slayton. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off play action. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That's good. 4 out of
And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Robbie Gould to kick off for Central.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And 4.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. This one is Slayton over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jones got his man complete over the middle. It's Logan. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Jones on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Jones now on 3rd and 2. And the pressure gets to him again. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time getting the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Giants 8. Graham Gano.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A nice run on 1st down gets him 6 yards to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Once again, it's Mostert. And some room to maneuver. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Another
touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Now Kaepernick. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line, and worse, if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start on the ground with Gallman. The pass rush specialist, Dee Ford, in on the stop.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. From the 27, Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Logan. And he will have a Giants 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. From the gun, Jones. Throw left side complete. It's Logan. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 50-yard.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Logan. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Jones pass. Complete.
Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
And a yard.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
At the 11-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jones. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a throw here, hauled in, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. This is Mostert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
It's a gain of 10.
Kaepernick looking to throw.
San Francisco.
Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year. Tell you this.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now a guy who missed the last 2 full seasons, it's Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, 49ers.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're